his wife and Ron Goldman. Or did he? Let's dive into the O.J. Simpson case, the one that divided the nation. In June 1994, Nicole Simpson and Ron Goldman were brutally murdered outside her home in LA. O.J. Simpson, a famous football star, quickly became the prime suspect. Instead of turning himself in, he led cops on a chase in a white Bronco prior to his capture. So let's talk about the evidence. There were a ton of clues, but some really stood out. First, the bloody glove. One was found at the crime scene, the other at O.J.'s mansion in Brentwood. The glove found at Nicole's house had bloodstains from both Nicole and Ron, and the glove found at Simpson's home had his DNA on it, so it looked like a match. But when O.J. tried to put it on in court, it didn't fit. That's when O.J.'s defense lawyer, Johnny Cochran, dropped the legendary line, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." It was a moment that shook the courtroom and the rest of the world. But here's where it gets messy. The LAPD's handling of the evidence was questionable. Detective Mark Furman, who was involved in the case, was caught on tape using racial slurs, leading the defense to claim that the police planted evidence to frame O.J. for the murders. They made a strong case. Plus, there were some major errors in the investigation. The blood at the crime scene had been mishandled, and the DNA samples could have been contaminated. The jury got the impression the whole case had been botched. So with doubts about the integrity of the evidence, the jury deliberated for just 4 hours and returned with a not guilty verdict. O.J. was free. But people didn't just forget about it there. In 1997, a civil trial found O.J. liable for wrongful death and ordered him to pay $33.5 million to the families of Nicole and Ron. Some still think O.J. is guilty, but got off because of his fame and money. Others argue that the LAPD messed up the case so badly that O.J. actually got away with the murder, and some believe someone else did it. Maybe even Cato Kalin, O.J.'s friend, who lived in his guest house at the time. Others think it was a case of battered woman syndrome. Maybe Nicole tried to fight back and O.J. snapped. Did O.J. do it? Or was it all a setup? Either way, this trial has kept people guessing for decades. So what do you think happened? Was O.J. innocent? Or was he guilty? Let me know in the comments. And let's not even get into the I did it book, shall we? Until next time.